Welcome everyone. We have the latest developers discussion on the May 24th, and this was posted about 10 minutes ago, so let's have a look at this together. I did not actually have time to read it because I just saw the message, so let's look at the questions together and let's see what's happening. I do believe this is focused on the teapot optimization, so there's some interesting parts and we can get some free Primogems, which I'll talk and I'll explain why. So the first question is, will there be a higher load limit or higher load limit for the teapot? As you guys know, to have a high load limit means we can get more energy and get more coins. So in version 1.6, developers have increased the load limit of the teapot, but the actual load that Traveler can reach depends on how much the device can support. Oh, that's interesting. Did you see that? The load limit is limiting how many structures we can put in the teapot, but also it is limited by the device, or maybe our mobile phones, maybe the PS4, PS5s we're using, or the computer we're using. So depending on the storage space of your device, and also by the load limit of the teapot, which will be increased for patch 1.6, means we can build more structures into the teapot, and also get more energy, and also more coins out of this one. Now the next question is, the dialogue with the teapot spirit is a little too tedious. So to get to the shop, the trust rank and also the menu, you have to go through the dialogue again. I don't know who complained about this one, but I do hear the dialogue a few times when you want to, listen to them and you want to go through it. The developers are on the case. So in patch 1.6, the Traveler have selected option dialogue with Tubby. Click return to the back menu previous menu. Traveler no longer need to repeat the dialogue to access the other options. So this is working hard to optimize the teapot system and also the experience for the players. So basically you don't have to talk to Tubby multiple times for the same dialogue to get to different menus. So as you can see, we can go for the menus of the trust rank, we can go for the menus of the building menu, which we do that a lot to claim the coins we get every day, which is a nice feature. So we can see some optimization over here. And also the next question is, when will the teapot have paved roads? Well, I did not even see that coming. So paved roads. So maybe it's like a special road, interesting design. So while visiting the developers, Paimon caught a glimpse of the paved road. Okay, that's a new feature. Paimon also saw the team planning some storms and also furniture floating in the air. After smoothing out some rough edges, Traveler will get this feature out for themselves in the future update. So it is likely in patch 1.6 we'll have more furniture with stones and also structures that can float in the air. And also, paved roads, which will be interesting. We can maybe have a carriage, and I would love to have some NPCs that moves around, which you'll see very soon. We can add characters to the teapot. Now the next question is, when will the room on the second floor in the teapot be open? So from patch 1.6 and onwards, the room on the second floor of the teapot will open for decoration, so don't forget to spruce the place up, which is really nice. This means we can load more things into the rooms, the shelves we'll be building, and for the extra energy, the carpets, and also, decorations for the second room of the housings in the teapot. Means we can get more load space and also more coins. Now the next question is going to be a big one, and this is a very important feature. So will characters I own be able to make themselves at home in my realm? This is a very important one, we'll be asking for this. So in patch 1.6, there will be more details about the companion move-in features later on. Moreover, for the special program, there will also be a deep dive into the improvement of weapon upgrade system, last mentioned in March 2nd on the developers discussion. Oh, weapon upgrade system. Now let me have a look at this one first. That's pretty interesting actually. Now if you come over to this developers notes on the 2nd of March, which took me a while to find this one. So what I can see here is on question 5, can you improve on the weapon system upgrade? It took me 10 minutes to get my weapon to level 40. So to give the Traveler more convenient gaming experience, we'll continue to optimize the weapon upgrade system in the future versions, such as increase the number of slots of weapons to be upgraded in the material. As you guys can see the game, it's similar to the artifacts. You can use existing weapons. You can fill up about 6 slots of those each time you click the button. And I do believe maybe we can double the slots or maybe more slots for those weapons. Most of the weapons we use for weapon upgrade is to level the weapon up using the blue ones, the blue weapons which are 3-star, the 1-star weapons, or the 2-star weapons. And those do, catch up on the bag system. And I do believe what they're saying is, on this particular developer's notes, oh, where did it go? So this one. So the particular weapon that was discussed on the 2nd of March was to upgrade weapons with weapon experience. It is not for, a special weapon enhancement to level 100. So this is not going to increase the damage of the weapon. It just increases the optimization of leveling up weapons, so you don't have to spend ages by clicking, send all the weapons, click upgrade, send all the weapons, click upgrade, which is very tedious and takes a lot of time. So this was mentioned earlier on this point about increasing the number of slots for the weapons we can use as materials. Now coming back to the characters part, which I think will be more interesting on this part, I do have a video previously to cover this part in more details. So if you guys haven't seen this video, I definitely recommend have a look at this one, because we're estimated to have 323 Primogems from adding your characters into the teapot. And I'll briefly explain how this works. You can add characters, as you can see on this previous video. You can add characters depending on your ranking with the teapot. So once you get to rank 7, you can add up to 4 characters. There will be 3 Primogems given for each of the characters added. So each character will give us 10 Primogems. And we can currently have up to 32 characters into the teapot. Means that we can get up to 323 Primogems, which comes up to 2 free wishes, which is not bad. So 31 unique characters plus the Kazuha, which will be coming with patch 1.6, meaning we can have 32 unique characters. Now there will be a special load energy for the characters, which is 1200. And I do think the reason the load energy was increased in the patch 1.6 was because they want to adjust for the more characters looking ahead. Otherwise, this load energy is probably too high. The heroes we place will also give us 100 adapter energy, similar to the animals we can place, and those characters will also give us random prizes. We did cover this more in detail at the end of the video. So the random prizes consist of the morals, enhancement materials, and some talent books, and also some of the characters' favorite flowers maybe like a special ingredients, and of course there will be 3 Primogems from each of the characters. I do think this is a highlight, so at least 10 Primogems from each of the characters we place into the pot. There will be a special gadget to place character into the pot, and the gadget is going to be a 5-star gadget called the Realm Dispatch gadget. I'm not sure how to get this gadget, and hopefully this doesn't come too expensive. So we get a bunch of those, we get a character scene, we get a Primogem scene, and also, it'd be nice to have your favorite characters in the, in the housing system you made for them, and whether it's in the living room, in the bedroom, whether it's outside, anywhere you want to place them, you can place them anywhere you want, which is really nice. Now coming back to our questions. The next question is, it's very inconvenient that I cannot use crafting bench in co-op mode. I agree. Sometimes when you go to co-op mode, you want to be crafting something, maybe factory resin, and into the the condensed resin. So the travelers have spoken. The developer has listened. I like how they said it this way. So improvements the crafting technology or the crafting bench in co-op are coming. When is it coming, guys? So the crafting items at the crafting bench in the co-op menu will be implemented in patch 1.6. Unlocking recipes will be subject to the traveler's own progress. If the traveler crafted while in a friend's world, they were able to keep the crafted item upon returning to their own world. Hey, that's interesting. You know what this is maybe suggesting? Is that the unlocking of the recipe will be subject to the traveler's own progress. Does that mean that it depends on the world of the co-op player you're in, or it depends on your own progress? I think it's the second part. So I can't get a friend with all the recipes, and I don't have any recipes to craft those special food which I don't have. And of course, you are able to retain the crafting items when you return to your world. It's more like a quality of life service. I don't think it will increase the the game feature too much in terms of getting more items, but it's really good quality of life, because sometimes you want to craft your factory resins, you want to be crafting special items when in co-op. You don't want to leave co-op then join up co-op again, which is really tedious. So this is a really good change for co-op, surprisingly good actually. Now coming to the last question, this is also about co-op. So is there a way to locate co-op teammates faster? That's interesting. I was in co-op once, I was like, where are those guys? I want to get to them, it's harder. I want to teleport to them. So Paimon have you covered. In version patch 1.6, when a teammate is not within range of the current display on the map area, a teammate marker will display on the edge of the map. Traveler can click on the marker, quickly locate the teammate. I really want to be able to teleport to your teammate. That would be actually really good. But having the marker is also nice. You can teleport to the nearest warp point and also get to your teammate. I wonder if your teammate can open up a warp point and you can teleport to them. That'd be really good too. So in that sense, the last 2 questions will focus on optimizing of the co-op. And most of the previous questions will actually focus on optimizing the teapot. As we can see over here, this is a highlight of the teapot optimizing system. I'm sure this is only a small feature of the patch 1.6, because there's new islands, there's gonna be a new boat system with 2 cannons. If you guys haven't seen that, you can actually fight some of the sea battles with the boats. I have a video to cover that. There's some interesting events as we use the boat. There's a lot of mini games, a free weapon with Klee, and a lot of good things coming in patch 1.6. Quite excited for the particular teapot. And also, let me know what you guys think about adding characters to the teapot. because it is likely we can get at least 320 Primogems if we swap all the characters in at least once. And also the weapon upgrade got me really excited. I looked around, I was like, oh, it's not making weapons stronger. It's just making weapon easier to level up, which is also not bad. So let me know what you guys think about those nodes. I was actually more excited on the previous nodes, which we talk about, or the developers talk about, the changes to increase elemental combos with, superconduct, with overload, with a lot of the elemental mastery. So looking forward to that as well in the live stream. And also before we finish, on the note of the live stream, it is coming very soon, likely this week. I'll have the timers for you guys with the countdown, and very excited for the Patch 1.6 live stream. For the new content, and also new characters, and also new banners, and also new events, a lot of things to look for. Now if you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe and also turn the little bell on for the latest news. I'll be looking towards to make more builds, guides, tips, and news and event updates for us as we come further into the game. And as always, I wish you guys the best of luck with Genshin and have the most fun in exploring this wonderful world.